This is one of my favorite stories. It's written by Shel Silverstein. He's the author, right? The author writes the words. He also drew the pictures. He's also the illustrator. And it's called The Giving Tree. What have we been talking about these last couple weeks?
Trees.
Trees, right? So I thought there'd be a good time for you to hear this story about the giving tree. So this is The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. Once there was a tree. Oh, and she loved a little boy. And every day the boy would come. What do you think he's going to do?
Eat the apples.
You've heard this story? Yeah. Okay, let's see.
I heard when my mommy and daddy read it 10 times a lot
Oh, okay.
at our old house.
Okay, then you should be able to help
We
me out.
got in a new house that had my grandma that lives in a new city named Washington. She got there for a very long time.
Okay, so you should be able to help us then, Celine. Okay, so he went to the tree every day and he would gather her, what do you think he's gathering? Her leaves. He's gathering her leaves. And he would make them into crowns and play king of the forest. And then he would climb up her, what's that part of the tree called?
Trunk.
The trunk, yes, right? He would climb up her trunk. Good reading, friends.
Does that
Oops,
tickle
sorry.
her? She moves a lot.
And he would swing from her, what are those things?
Branches.
Yes, the branches, right? He would swing from her branches. And now, Celine, he would eat what? Apples, you're right. He would eat her apples. So what kind of tree do you think she was?
An apple tree.
Oh, you're so smart, right? An apple tree, because that's where apples grow. And they would play hide and go seek.
And they found him.
And when he was tired, he would sleep in her, what is it? What does the tree make again? Makes it when it's hot outside, it makes what?
Shade.
What was it?
Shade.
Yes, Brianna, shade. So he would sleep in her shade so he could stay what?
Warm.
Ooh, if it's warm outside and then the tree makes shade, it helps you feel cool, right? It helps you feel cool. Oh, and the boy loved the tree very much. And the tree was happy. The tree was happy.
He loved him a lot.
He did. But time went by. Oh, is he a little boy anymore? Oh, he's kind of big, isn't he? He's a bigger boy now, isn't he? Time went by. Sorry, these pages are stuck together. And the boy grew older. Oh, wait. Is that a boy in there? Who's there? How many feet do you count?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Does a person have 4 feet?
No, it's 2 people.
There's 2 people. So he brought a friend to the tree, right? But I thought the tree was his friend. How do you think that made the tree feel? Maybe, huh? Because the tree thought that she was his friend. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, and a lot of times he left the tree alone. Oh, is that where we would go?
Disappointment.
Yes, exactly, Ariane, just like we talked about earlier. Probably the tree is disappointed because she thought who was coming to play? The boy, yeah. So let's see what happens. Then one day the boy came to the tree and the tree said, "Come on, boy, come and climb up my trunk, swing from my branches, eat my apples, and play in my shade, and be happy." Yeah, I'm too big to climb and play, said the boy. I want to buy things and have fun. I want some money. Well, I can't give you any money. Sorry, said the tree. I don't have any money. I only have leaves and apples. So you know what, boy? Take my apples. Take them and sell them in the city, and you will have money, and you will be happy. Oh, so what did she give him? Her apples, right? She gave him her apples. And so the boy climbed up the tree and gathered her apples and carried them away. And the tree was happy. The tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time again. And the tree was sad. And then one day, the boy came back, and the tree shook with joy. Oh, come on, boy, climb up my trunk, swing from my branches, and you're gonna be happy. Oh, I'm too busy to climb trees, said the boy. I want a house to keep me warm. I want a wife and children, and I need a house. Can you give me a house?
No.
Why?
Because it doesn't have a house.
It's a what?
Tree.
Right? Exactly.
Make a house out of wood.
Well, that's what the tree says. So I have no house. The forest is my house, but you can cut off my branches and build a house, and then you'll be happy. You think?
Make a landowner's house.
So what did he do? And so the boy cut off the branches, and he carried them away to build his house. Let's see. And the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time again, and when he came back, the tree was so happy she could barely speak. Come on, boy! Come and play! Oh, I'm too old and sad to play, said the boy. I want a boat that will take me far away from here. Can you give me a boat?
No, because it doesn't have water to drip.
Well, it's a what?
Tree.
So this is what the tree told the boy. Cut down my trunk. Make a boat, said the tree. Then you can sail away and be happy. Oh no, but if they cut down the trunk, will there be any tree left?
No.
Let's find out. And so the boy cut down her trunk and made a boat and sailed away. Oh man.
But there's only one heart.
Yeah, but what is that called? Does anyone know what that's called now?
Stuff.
Yeah, it's just a stump, right? Oh, how does that make you feel?
Disappointed.
Yeah, it's disappointed. That makes me sad too. I feel bad for the tree. She gave that boy everything, huh?
And my dad said, look, they cut a tree down.
They did. Well, sometimes we have to, right?
They cut a bench.
A bench. They made a bench out of it. Yeah. Okay. And the tree was happy, but not really. Not really. And after a long time, the boy came back again. I'm sorry, boy, said the tree. I have nothing left to give you. My apples are gone. He said, my teeth are too weak for apples. My branches are gone. You can't swing on them. Well, I'm too old to swing, said the boy. And my trunk is gone. You cannot climb. Well, I'm too tired to climb, said the boy. Does he look like a boy anymore to you?
No. It looks like a grandpa.
Yeah, kind of like a grandpa, huh? I'm sorry. Remember we did that earlier, we sighed. Sighed the tree. Sighed the tree. I wish that I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I'm just an old stump. I am sorry. Well, I don't need very much now, said the boy. Just a quiet place to sit and rest, because I am very tired. Yeah, and old too, yeah. Well, said the tree, straightening herself up as much as she could. Well, an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come on, boy. Sit down and rest. And the boy did. And the tree was happy. So, I have a question for you. The tree gave all those things to the boy, just so the boy would be what?
Happy.
What do you think? Do you think that's the way to be a good friend?
No.
No, how come
Yes.
no?
That's a good friend.
I think it's a good friend too. I think the tree was a good friend. Now maybe was the boy such a good friend?
No.
Because did he give anything?
The sad part is he cut the tree down.
That is the sad part, Sienna. He cut the tree down, but the tree told him to, right? Right? What were you going to say, Dallas? Right, and so all the tree wanted was love. You're right, Dallas. I think that's all the tree wanted. The tree just wanted the boy to love her, right?